welcome to Shelby Township Parks and Recreation in the News. I'm Joe Youngblood. With me is Mike Adams from the Parks and Recreation Department. On our show, we like to keep our residents updated with all the latest and greatest happenings here in Shelby Township, specifically Parks and Recreation programs, events, and what's new in Shelby Township parks. Mike, more recently, we've had a lot of 5K runs here in Shelby Township Parks and Rec. And our residents, just so they are aware, recently I attended a meeting with Run Macomb. They do meet monthly. It's all different race groups here in the greater Macomb County area. They put on races all over. They asked me to come because more recently, in the last 2 years, I'd say at Riverbends Park, it has become a staple for 5K runs, 10K races, so on and so forth. A lot of these races are become popular because of the fundraising efforts that are done for needy charities in the area. Now down to the specifics. At Riverbends Park, we have a shelter called Hickory Grove Shelter, holds up to approximately 180 people for seating. Off of this area, we have a beautiful 5K trail, which we are marking soon. We have an Eagle Scout project for this. This has become a destination. It's right off a 22-mile road, south side just west of Shelby Road. Beautiful park, a lot of trees, a lot of shade. And also off of the 5K trail that we also have over 8 miles of mountain bike trails. The asphalt part that they use is part of the Iron Bell Trail, and I'll talk a little bit more about that coming up here soon. If you are interested, give us a call, 731-0300, and book your 5K race soon. And I'll tell you what, Mike, as we know, the dates are filling up quickly, not just for 5K, but also we have family picnics over there.
Correct.
Corporate events.
Graduation parties, as we're getting closer to those times, people like to plan ahead. We already have been taking reservations for a while now. We do 1 year in advance. So we have been taking reservations for the most popular months, which are May through September.
Definitely.
Last May through September 2016. So there's still a lot of time left. We do have the 3 pavilions over there, but for the 5K races, we ask that they book Hickory Grove, such its proximity is so close to the trail. And it's been working out really well. Last year was one of the first year that we were full into that, and going to do it again this year. And it's just increasing in popularity. It seems like a race or 2 every weekend.
Definitely. And if you have not been over to Riverbends Park, 22-mile road, and you're interested in renting a pavilion, you have a couple options. You can swing by there yourselves, check it out. Park is open 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. or dusk, whichever comes first. And you can check them out, as I mentioned, or you can go to shelbytwp.org. And on there, if you go to facilities, we had our wonderful cable department has some actual live video footage of all the different facilities that are up for rent. So from there, you can check them out. Any questions at all, please give us a call at 731-0300, or you can check out our Facebook page at Shelby Township Parks and Recreation. Put a message on there, and we will get back with you. Mike, we do have sports coming up in the spring and summer. We know it's winter. It's been a mild winter. We did have a couple nice weeks of the ice rink at Maystecker Park, and when that's up and running, it's a beautiful ice rink. Now we're getting to spring before we know it.
Yep.
That's why I kind of have my
springish
shirt on today. It's 50 degrees here in Pastels. 50 degrees here in Shelby Township in January doesn't happen often. I might find me on the golf course tomorrow.
I wouldn't doubt that, yes.
With that being said, what is going on with the baseball league? We know we have some changes coming up. If you want to let us know, because we were, the last 7-8 years, we were affiliated with Little League out of Williamsport.
Yep.
We are no longer.
Yep, right now we're on online-only registration for Little League. That will turn into February 1st. They can walk in or call in to do the registration. The major change, as you said, is we're not affiliated with Little League this year, which there's some positives to that. One being we're allowed to take non-residents now. So
key,
if anyone has nieces, nephews, or just residents just outside of Shelby that wanted to play with us that were ineligible to do that in years past, now they can. So that's a positive. That's what sports are for, to play with your friends, your relatives, and have fun. So,
and the amount of calls we would get asking if they could play with their cousin,
and we had to turn them away,
their buddy, so on and so forth.
Yeah, so that's a good positive. a small negative is at the end of the year we always had the end of season tournaments for Little League.
Sure.
We never didn't fill the team sometimes because it is a tough time of year right around the 4th of July holiday. It's a huge commitment. A lot of hours were involved with paperwork. So we never really always filled those tournament spots, and it was tough. So we won't be eligible for those tournaments anymore, but we have some things in place that we're going to put in place to make up for that. As far as the leagues themselves, most people won't even know a difference.
Sure.
Price stayed the same.
Okay.
Uniforms pretty much stay the same. Hats will stay the same. Equipment will stay the same. Fields will stay the same. So from a parent standpoint, everything will pretty much stay the same as far as that's concerned.
And as you mentioned, Mike, with Little League, the tournaments at the end of the year, I would say nationwide, whether it's good or bad, people signed up for Little League for the tournaments at the end of the year. That was your fees were going towards, because that's everyone wants to be on ESPN at the end. With, like you said, with our lack of interest in the tournaments, it really didn't make sense. And we will stick with the same type of rules. Teams can still go play in tournaments on weekends if they like also.
Yeah, and like I said, there's a lot of paperwork involved, paperwork on our end as well, and there was a lot of fees involved with that. And obviously a cost that we did not pass on to the players as far as uniforms and things like that. In order to keep doing that, also, we would have had to raise our cost by maybe 20 or 25% this year and next. And we just decided not to do that. That way we can keep the cost down, but still offer the exact same type of league, same type of uniforms. Like I said, people won't know the difference. So it was just a change that we felt like we needed to make this year.
Very good. Now switching gears to some of our events, Mike, we have a couple events coming up. Let's start with even though we know it's sold out, the Princess Night is coming up. If you could give us a little recap on this, and we'll see if we have some footage to see from last year's Princess Night, but a beautiful time here at the Community Center.
Yeah, this is the 4th or 5th year I believe we've ran the Princess Party. This year it's sold out in about 3 weeks. We do have limited availability there, so we see about 100 people, so that's why it does sell out. The popularity, there is a small chance we might do 2 of these next year.
Really?
Just that's been the need, and like I said, selling out in 3 weeks, I think
that's a great idea. I mean, fill out that quick, like you said, there's a need.
Yep, and it's a great event. We have face painting, crafts, a real-life princess comes.
Seeing all the girls dress up in their princess gowns.
With Disney gowns, of course. And it's a great event. Again, just so people know, it's always the last Friday in January, and we do take registration in the fall for that. That's unfortunately why people call in January and hope to get in, and we are sold out by then, unfortunately.
Very good. Look forward to that, Mike, and we know Shelley in the office does a great job.
Yeah, it's a great event.
Running that event along with yourself. Also, we have the Daddy-Daughter Dance coming up. Cherry Creek?
Yes.
And do we have any openings for this dance?
We are right on the border.
Okay.
As we're airing this show, is very close to filling up.
So give us a call, right?
Yeah, give us a call immediately if anyone's interested, 731-0300. Also, we have to jump ahead, the Mother-Son Dance coming up in March. That one's been filling up very fast as well. We made a change a couple years ago from May to March, and our registration has doubled since we did that.
Why would you think that happened, Mike?
I think I decided it was a good idea to make that change. May is a very busy time. Most of those spring sports are getting rolling. Just a lot of things going on in the schools at that time. And we moved up to March, kind of still in the end of winter, early springtime.
That's a good point.
Maybe not a lot of outdoor activities are going on. And
May, right? You said soccer, baseball, so on and so forth.
Yeah, so it's been great. We've been close to 200 people, and we still do have tickets left for the Mother-Son Dance, and that's Wednesday, March 8th.
Wonderful. With that being said, we have the Daddy-Daughter Dance and Mommy-Son Dance coming up, and we know Shelby Cable has attended many of these events in the past, so let's take a look right now at some of the wonderful video that we have. In case you're not sure if you'd like to attend, take a look and see what a great time everyone has. Well, as you can see from all the great footage, What a great time, Mike. I mean, had by everyone. The smiles, the kids out there dancing. This is a must for your child to attend. Mike, would you agree?
It is a great setting at Cherry Creek. My wife's been to the mother-son dance, I think 3 or 4 years now. I've been to the daddy-daughter dance 4 or 5 years, and I don't know if this will be our last year. I hope not, but it may be, so we're going to enjoy it this year.
Memories that last a lifetime.
Correct.
From Shelby Township Parks and Recreation, we thank you very much. And please remember, here at Shelby Parks and Rec, we create community through people, parks, and programs. Thanks for watching.